If you run Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise and pay for add-on storage, a Microsoft licensing update could allow you to reduce that cost by activating a Sales Premium license. Even if you haven't hit your Dataverse storage limit, the same change can increase your headroom, reducing the need to purchase add-on capacity. In March 2026, Microsoft increased the default Dataverse storage included with the Dynamics Sales Premium license. The default database capacity per tenant increased by 15 GB from 30 to 45 GB. Default file capacity, which includes attachments, received an extra 20 GB, rising from 40 to 60 GB. With ever-increasing data consumption, we're seeing more customers needing to increase their storage by purchasing Dataverse add-on capacity. These costs aren't always budgeted for, and they can mount up quickly. Any extra default capacity that you can gain that raises the baseline is worth knowing about to reduce or avoid the expense of add-on storage. You're most likely to benefit if your organization uses Dynamics Sales Enterprise and you don't currently hold any premium licenses. Upgrading just one of these to Sales Premium or adding a new premium license means that your tenant will receive 35 GB of additional storage across file and database capacities. You don't need to move multiple enterprise licenses to benefit, as there's no minimum premium user account required to receive these increased default capacities. Also, Sales Enterprise and Premium licenses can run in the same tenant, which creates this flexibility to activate just one Premium license and receive these capacity boosts. There are three situations where this tactic is particularly cost-effective. If you pay for Dataverse add-on capacity, the increased default tenant storage should allow you to cut or scale back these storage costs. Second, if you're receiving Microsoft notifications that your tenant is approaching a file or database capacity limit, this action will increase your headroom. And it can help if your available Dataverse capacity feels like it's shrinking by the month. In any of these situations, adding a single Sales Premium license lifts your tenant defaults from the enterprise levels to the higher Sales Premium capacities. This approach does involve the added cost of a premium license, so it's less relevant if your Dataverse storage consumption is comfortably within capacity. Also, this option isn't viable if you're running a Sales Professional, because these licenses can't be mixed with either Enterprise or Premium. Imagine you have 20 users running Dynamics Sales Enterprise. With the Enterprise license defaults, your tenant receives 30 GB of database capacity plus 250 MB that's accrued for each of those 20 seats, which works out at an extra 5 GB, so the total database entitlement is 35 GB. On the file side, the tenant receives 40 GB of default capacity plus 2 GB that's accrued for each Enterprise seat. Across 20 users, that's another 40 GB, doubling the file capacity to 80. Now suppose you upgrade one of these enterprise licenses to Sales Premium. When that happens, the tenant default jumps to the Sales Premium level. So the database capacity goes from 30 to 45 GB for an immediate 15 GB uplift, and the file default capacity goes from 40 to 60 GB, resulting in an immediate 20 GB increase. In total, that's a 35 GB boost across both capacities just from upgrading a single license. If the same organization paid for extra capacity, those add-ons may no longer be needed, resulting in a net saving even when the extra premium license cost is taken into account. As a further benefit, each Sales Premium seat accrues extra database capacity per user, 500 MB, which is double the rate of an enterprise seat. And the assigned user also gets access to the extra premium features, including predictive lead scoring, relationship analytics, and predictive forecasting. This type of change is easy to miss because the Microsoft licensing guide is quietly updated every month. It's just one approach for managing Dataverse storage alongside others, such as archiving older data to Azure Blob Storage and using Dataverse retention policies. At ServerSys, we help businesses review their storage and reduce add-on costs. If you'd like a second pair of eyes on your Dataverse consumption and Dynamics licenses, please get in touch. And if you found this video useful, give it a like and subscribe to the ServerSys channel for more on Dynamics 365 and Power Platform.